Everybody has their own kind of conception of what jazz is, right? But the key thing I would say is like a lot of improvisation. I'm not sure about the meaning and how to define it. There's so much that's come before that is so different to the thing that I do, but it's still called jazz, you know. The piano was kind of just there. In my high school, there were 2 practice rooms, and they were always left open, and you know I was kind of drawn to it for some strange reason. And I really enjoyed listening to music, and there was this guy who used to go to the practice rooms, and he would play all these like Janet Jackson songs and like really cheesy stuff, you know. But there was just something really cool about it that I thought, wow, it's cool. And like I used to sit with him, and I got him to teach me all this stuff. Which I think is great that I learned. My first learning was not formal education with a music paper and a music teacher. It was this guy who was self-taught, you know. So he taught me, and then I could play a couple of songs, and then like when I got bored of them, I had to try find a way to do something else, you know. And that's the beginning of improvising and composing, which I think has stayed with me throughout. I was born in Botswana. It was like a big melting pot of artists coming from South Africa with like the Hugh Masekelas, Jonas Gwangwas, and one of my musical heroes, Becky Mseleko, who was also there. And it was before I'd kind of even touched an instrument or had any interest in music. I definitely draw inspiration from everyone that I work with. I mean, especially when we're on stage and we're playing together, it's direct inspiration, you know. If the drummer does something, you know, dramatic, and it changes the thing of the music, and then, you know, it kind of sets the tone in a different way, or this kind of thing. I've had the pleasure of working with a lot of amazing artists along the way, and definitely some of them have been, you know, inspirations and influences in a kind of mentorship kind of role. I want to make music that's descriptive. It's not always happy, you know. There's times when there's hardship, and sometimes the most powerful music comes out of those times. But there is also happy music, which is something I pay attention to as well. So I'm all about, you know, trying to give it all out.